Family Creeps presents Quarantine Horror Stories, Episode 3. I Was Trapped in My Car. Written by The Dark Diggler. Narrated by The Dark Diggler. I'm gonna open my car door. I'm documenting my events and posting them here to let the world know the virus is not what we thought it was. It's far more worse. This all started 2 months ago. The first case of the D9 virus hit Florida. The 45-year-old Floridian had just came home from a business trip in Paris. Wasn't long before the fever and the sore throat took over. The man died within 2 weeks after contracting the virus. Despite how fast the man died, there wasn't much urgency from the government. What we didn't know was Paris was holding back the truth about the virus. Hell, our own country as well held back the truth. They knew that the virus had mutated into something far more worse, but they kept it from the general public. Hotspots started to spot up all over the world, and I thought it was strange how the virus spread so fast, but I didn't pay much mind to it. The US started to take things more serious when New York became ground zero. Poor New York, I thought. First 9/11, now this. Unbelievable. New Yorkers started to get sick and the virus spread quickly. The president left the choice up to the states to decide to close down or not. My great state of Texas wasn't too bad, so the governor decided not to close the state. It was a normal Tuesday morning. I was on my way to work, and bam, I hit a major traffic jam. I turned the radio on to check the traffic on the news, which is what I should have done before I started to drive to work. I heard the words and cringed. Major accident on Highway 75. Nothing is moving. All lanes shut down. I put my car in park and sat back in my seat. I called my job and let my boss know I'd be late. Very late. From the tone of his voice, he wasn't pleased, but oh well, not much I can do. After about a half hour of honking, and people began to realize that honking is futile because we're not going anywhere, the highway felt eerily silent. I looked about 5 cars down and saw the driver door open. An older woman step out. Her car. She stood up and walked over to the trunk, and then she passed out and hit the floor hard. Oh my God, I thought. I was just about to get out, and I saw other drivers get out of their cars and run into the lady's aid. None of them made it. They all collapsed to the floor. My blood ran cold. I grabbed my cell phone and dialed 911. The line was busy. I hung up and double-checked to make sure I didn't push the wrong buttons in panic. I dialed 911 again and it was busy. What the hell is going on, I thought. More people began to get out of their cars and they all fell to the floor. I took my hand off the door handles and closed the vents in my car. Pure panic set in. Whatever was going on, stepping outside of my car was not an option. We interrupt this broadcast to perform the emergency broadcast system. The alarm blurred out in my car. We are performing an extreme hard shutdown of the state starting now. Wherever you are, you must stay inside until further notice. If you're in your car, pull over and stay in your car until first responders can reach you. The message began to repeat itself, so I turned the radio off. The woman in the car next to me tapped her window to grab my attention. I looked over and she had a handwritten note with her phone number on it. I called immediately and she picked up on the first ring. Hello? Did you hear the radio? I asked her. Yeah, I did. What the hell is going on? I have no clue. What I do know is we should stay put until they come for us, I said. I agree. My name is Maria. What's yours? The name's Trevor. Nice to meet you, Maria. I said this and I gave her a half-hearted smile and a faint wave. It was a poor attempt to show that I wasn't afraid, but we both knew we were in a world of shit with no way out. We had small talk for a bit, and then I noticed the car in front of me trying to move. I began to honk at him, but he drove desperately trying to leave. He hit the car in the front, and then he backed into mine. Like bumper cars, I honked and waved, telling him to stop. I saw he opened his window slightly to speak. The car stopped immediately and the horn just blared. I knew what had happened. He collapsed in his car and fell dead on his car horn. Is he dead? Maria asked frantically. Yeah, he's gone. We have to stay inside. Don't even open your windows. Okay. Maria answered frantically. I could only see Maria from my car. It was a 2-lane highway. The man in front of me is dead. The woman behind me was one of the first people to get out of her car, and she passed out in front of me. It's been about 12 hours now. The emergency broadcast system keeps playing the same damn message. We don't know what's going on. To make matters worse, we can't drive away because it's bumper-to-bumper traffic. Besides, where would I go? I can't leave my car. I tried to close my eyes to get some sleep. My phone began to vibrate. It was Maria. Hello? Hey, Trevor. Have you heard or seen anything? No, I haven't, I answered. I'm hungry. Me too, I said quickly. I have a few snacks I keep in the car, but that's it. What about you, Maria? As I pointed to her through the window. I don't have shit but a bottle of water and gum. Well, hopefully they will come for us soon. Yeah, I hope. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to try to see if I could find some food in my trunk. Maria hung up abruptly, and I saw her climb to her back seat. I thought to myself, even if she did have a car full of food, how would she share it with me? I wouldn't open my window, or we can't go outside, so what was the point? 12 hours turned to 24 hours, was turned to 48 hours, then 72 hours. I would climb into my trunk from the back seat to urinate. It helped a little with the smell, but not much. I was weak and dehydrated anyway. 72 hours without food or water and no help in sight. To make matters even more worse, the emergency broadcast system has been playing the same message for 3 damn days. I called Maria. She answered crying. How you holding up? I asked. I'm hungry. I can't take this much longer. Maybe it's safe now. No, don't go out there. They said to fuck what they said. She cut me off. We have not seen or heard from anyone. I'm going to step outside. I'm going to get help. No. We have to come up with a plan, I said. Do you have a scarf or something to cover your nose and mouth with? I asked. Yeah. I have my sweater. Here. Do you think that would work? She asked. I don't know, but I'm guessing whatever it is, it's airborne. So maybe covering your mouth and nose will help. Good idea as any, Maria replied. Maybe I should do it. No, Maria said, I'm going to do it. I don't live far from here. I can go and get help. Okay, I said. But to be honest, I didn't want to go. Subconsciously, I was relieved she didn't press the issue for me to go. She tied her sweater around her nose and mouth and made a pretty decent mask. She put her thumbs up and I crossed my heart in prayer. She opened the door gently and stepped out. So far, so good, I thought. Maybe the mask will help. She walked over to my car and I nodded and yelled to her to bring help. She stood still. Her eyes rolled in the back of her head. No, I yelled. I saw the blood begin to drench her pink sweater, and she fell down to the ground on her side. Her eyes remained open. Her pupils were dilated. I banged my head against the window. Shit! Maria was gone. I felt alone, hungry, and scared. I don't know how long it's been. I've seen a few people attempt to get out their cars and they all have fallen. That's when I decided to write this down. This virus may be the beginning of the end. I'm not sure if it's everywhere or just here. I'm starving and dehydrated. I'd rather deal with the virus than to die of starvation. I was able to wrap my whole body up. Nothing is exposed to the air. I have my sunglasses on to protect my eyes. I'm taking a chance because waiting to die is worse than dying itself. If I don't make it, I hope someone will find my letter. Hopefully this letter will help shed some light on how we all died on this highway here. Well, here goes nothing. My hand is on the handle, and I'm ready to pull. Hey friends, I hope you guys really liked that story. That must be totally messed up to be quarantined in your car on a highway. But this is part of our quarantine series that we are doing to try to keep you guys entertained while you guys are stuck in the house. Hope you guys are practicing social distancing. Hope you guys are staying at home so we can get through this. The faster we can get through this, the faster we can go back to our normal lives, going out to dinner, hanging out with friends and family. So follow us on Facebook, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Peace. Stay creepy.